Hello, and thank you for joining us. It's Happy Hour with the Dry Wit podcast. I'm Andrew Orvidal,
I'm Deb Listoka.
and we are the hosts of the Dry Wit podcast, which is all about living an awesome life free of booze. And we like to do these little non-alcoholic beverage reviews for you. And today we have a beer, a very special order beer that Deb found. This is Donut Kill My Vibe by Go Brewing. First off, let me just say right off the bat, this is an amazing can design. If I saw this, I'm usually, like, when I think of a donut flavored beer, that might not grab me, but this is a great looking can design. It's printed right on the can. It's beautiful. This is a great looking can. And you said you had to special order this?
Yes, I had seen it come up in my social media feeds quite a bit, and then finally I was just worn down,
They know
and I was
what
like,
they're
you
doing.
know what?
The algorithm knows you.
They do, and they know eventually I'm going to buy it. So, yes, special ordered up the Do Not Kill My Vibe.
Like it came in the mail?
Came in the mail, yep.
Nice.
Opposed to Pony Express, I'm not sure, but yes, came in the mail in a package.
Yeah, I guess
delivered.
Somebody drove it over from Naperville, Illinois.
Hey, is there a Deborah here? So yes, came in the mail. I haven't tried it yet. I've just been sitting on it, so I'm
That's
excited
what we're here for.
to crack it open.
That is what we're here for. Donut Kill My Vibe. I will say brings the comedy energy of a Southwest flight attendant.
Which I can appreciate, you know?
you know
I mean,
what?
from a beer can.
Your work. You're only going to make your beer can so funny. It's got a great black metal can lid. You don't see this a whole lot. Also, in case we didn't make it clear in our previous videos, Deb and I are not beer aficionados. We're not.
I don't know if we have to clarify that, or
I think
just
it's
painfully
obvious, but I just want you to the audience member to know, like, do they know anything about beer? Well, we knew what we liked when we were pounding them. So this is a maple bacon flavor, maple bacon donut flavored beer, which, again, I don't want to be a hater, but maple bacon to me is one of those hack donut flavors that got overused. Everyone was doing it. It's like, sure, it's very sweet, it's very rich. I don't know. It just felt like it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's kind of like the roasted red pepper hummus, where you're like, okay, it was maybe clever at some point, but enough. And
Yeah.
I did want to check, as a vegan, is this vegan? It is. Ingredients
Nope, there's a
of
good inch of pork fat at the bottom of every can. You have to stir it up with a
second
stick.
ingredient is lard.
Yeah. It's delicious.
It's not.
I'll tell you what, I'm just smelling it. I like to smell them first, which is something that I never did with an alcoholic beer
Hell
ever once
no.
in my life. But since we are reviewing these, we want to give you the entire experience. It's got a real smoky aroma. Every now and then I'll put artificial smoke when I'm cooking. You can maybe toss it in with something, give it a little smoky kick, and that's kind of what I'm getting overwhelmingly with this. Is like kind of just like a smoky aroma, and not really a natural one. So
Smoky donut is hitting.
Oh wow, okay. So this is a
Andrew.
dark.
It is very dark.
It's a dark beer, almost like a stout.
Not a whole
Doesn't-
lot of foam on this
not
guy.
a whole lot of head.
Yes,
it
that's
reminds
what you
you
call
of a
it.
Newcastle. This is very much like a Newcastle to me.
All right.
Yeah, just the odor.
Aroma, Andrew.
No, it's an odor. The odor is my dogs, which are behind me. No, the aroma. It is like a smoky Newcastle kind of aroma.
I'm getting some bacon, maple.
Wow, it's sweet right off the bat, and it actually has maple syrup in it, not just flavoring. When you look at the ingredients, it actually has maple syrup in the brew, so you're not
Along
just
with
getting
some oak and some vanilla.
You're not just getting sweet notes. You're getting like an actual sweet taste?
I think the serving size you have is perfect for this.
Yeah, because this is medicinal and this feels big.
I'm looking at my glass and I'm like,
Chug,
this feels
chug,
like a lot.
chug. I drank a pint of maple syrup before I came down. I'm Buddy Elf.
Some smoky syrup to start my my evening off right. I don't not like it. It just is very rich.
I don't get any donut out of it. I do get the smoky maple taste.
You don't taste the yeast?
The what?
The yeast?
No.
I feel like I can like get the donut vibe for sure.
You're getting the donut?
I mean, it doesn't taste like icing, but it has like the qualities of a donut, you know?
Maybe it's there. Yeah, maybe in the back it does have a little bit of a raised donut taste. It's it's interesting. It doesn't again, as some of our other non-alcoholic brews, it does not remind me of a beer.
Nope. Sure doesn't.
It doesn't have a lot of the qualities of a beer.
It's closer to a soda, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Which I never drink.
Yeah, I like my syrup with my soda with maple syrup in it. Yeah, I agree. It does have more in common with an artisanal soda. You can almost imagine this poured over ice, maybe even. I don't know.
Or ice cream on top, if you really wanna.
Like an ice cream float. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. What could you see yourself drinking this?
Time and a place?
Yeah. What's your time and place for this?
Okay, I'm picturing log cabin with a fire.
Yeah.
Cold weather outside. I'm having a massive sugar craving. And yet maybe
we're snowbound and we've eaten all the food. It's time for the donut kill my vibe. That's all we have.
But that's when I would see it. Like cold cabin with a fire. I want something sweet. Maybe pour a mug of donut kill my vibe.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is like maybe if it was autumn outdoors, this would like hit more, or winter. Right now we're in spring.
Yeah.
And this kind of a dark smoky brew. I'm not sure. I think I'm right there with you. I can't imagine a spring or summer situation where I would be reaching for this.
Yeah, maybe sneaking one of these into the high school football game.
Yeah, maybe. But again, I can't imagine drinking more than one can of these.
No.
And if I'm going to a high school football game, I'm bringing a ringer of something. I'm going through, I'm having 5 or 6.
You're like, because I'm not supposed to be there to begin with. So if I am.
This is interesting.
This
is
beers.
Made by Go Brewing, who they specialize in non-alcoholic beer. There are a lot of non-alcoholic beers that are made by breweries who also make traditionally boozy brews, but this is made by a company that only does NA beverages. And looking at their site, they have a whole robust lineup. Great graphic design, a wide variety of beers. Definitely some other ones that I would like to try. They've got a sour that I would love to try, because I did enjoy sour beers back in the day. They have a grapefruit IPA that I would definitely check out. So we might.
They have a tap room outside of Chicago where you can go and drink.
That'd be so fun. That'd be great.
Low ABV.
When our podcast gets huge, we'll take a field trip out to Go Brewing and check out their tap room. But in the meantime, we're gonna have to special order these, baby. I mean, I gotta tip my cap for the graphic design. This can is a A+. It's a better can than 99% of real beer cans.
Agree.
They really went in on the graphic design. The beer inside, I don't know. It could be. I will say this about it. It could be more syrupy than it is. So at least they managed to curb like how syrupy it is. It is pretty easy drinking, but yeah, it's kind of like when you hold it up to your face, you're like, what am I drinking?
What am I getting into
what
here?
Is this, smoky sweet water? What's your body has kind of a weird reaction to it. Hit us with the nutritional facts.
I don't have them.
Amazing.
We will add them to the show notes.
That's what people are coming to this to see. I was curious because it does have real maple syrup in it, and yeah, I was just curious. I guess it is not on the can, so who knows?
Not on the can, but if we find them online, we'll add them to the description for the video.
I'll tell you this, you are getting 100% of your daily value of artificial smoke when you have this. You're getting all of your vitamin smoke that you
Which
would
is
need.
important. Okay, 144 calories, 0.19% ABV. That's the information that is provided. So 144 calories. If you're looking for a sweet treat, this you could do worse.
Yeah.
If you like to drink your dessert, here you go.
If you have a real sweet tooth, this could be, or if you just don't like the taste of traditional beers, you don't like the bitterness, and you would like something that's just definitely on the sweeter side, this could be exactly what you want. So
if you're having a cabin themed party, maybe look into this.
Bring a pack of these. So Deb,
yes.
On a scale of 1 to 5 cavities, how many cavities are you rating this beer? My dog is chiming in.
Does your daughter bark? I just heard a dog barking.
It's my dog. Yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 dogs, and they're both chiming in.
Oh, I thought you said my daughter, and then I heard a bark. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really the only way she can get my attention when I'm doing these NA beer reviews.
You're like, oh, you have to go out. It's effective. All right, I'm gonna go with 2 cavities.
2 out of 5. Wow. Okay.
I'm not a big soda person, and this really tastes like a soda to me. So I like what they're trying to do here. I'm just not their target customer, but I think there is a target customer.
Yeah.
And that person has a lot of cavities.
Yeah. I think I'm right there with you. I think I'm 2 out of 5 also. I love the can design. I was excited to try it. But when I'm going for an NA beer, I think
not
my
trying
taste
to get diabetes.
gravitates more toward a beer taste. Like I said, like back in my drinking days, I don't think I would have grabbed a regular beer that was like maple donut beer. I'd be like, nah, that's for kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with whatever, a 6-pack of Olympia or some garbage beer. But yeah, I think you're right. For the right person, I think this is going to be great. And I would definitely like to try some more Go Brewing options for sure. I am definitely intrigued by some of the other choices. So there you go. If you got a sweet tooth, check out Go Brewing's Donut Kill My Vibe. And while you're at it, check out our podcast, the Dry Wit Podcast. It's everywhere that you love pods. Every week we have special guests. We talk about giving up the booze and getting hammered on life. So give us a listen if you haven't checked it out.
It's hilarious. Thank you.
Wow. You find it hilarious and you're part of it?
Mm-hmm.
That is a ringing endorsement. I think it's just okay. But I'm part of it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.